Ada for telling my cousin I didn't get a graduation present? I, 23F, recently graduated from university with honors. I'm not from the US, I'm attended uni for free and had a scholarship which took care of my housing/food situation. The country I'm from has really good deals for student dorms and I was able to stay at a dorm for the entirety of my studies. I don't own a car either as I work from home, this will be important later. I landed a stable job right after uni and I'm attending what you in the US call grad school. My parents weren't really supportive during my studies, they expressed zero interest in attending my graduation or conferences where I presented my work. Yesterday, I visited my uncle M43. He took his children to Paris for a holiday and they had a blast, so I went over to see the photos, videos, hear how it was etc. My cousin, F8, asked if I've ever been to Paris, I told her no, but it is on my list. She asked me why I never went to Paris and I told her I never had the opportunity. Now, my uni friend, M24, was in Paris at the same time as my uncle and cousins and they met by chance in a restaurant. My uncle knows my friend, my uncle is an interior designer and he designed my friend's mom's house after I introduced them and my uncle mentioned they saw him in Paris. I remembered he was gifted a trip to Paris and London as a graduation gift from his parents and my uncle mentioned that my friend told him so. I remembered my friend telling me about that holiday and I verified to my uncle that was probably his graduation present and then my cousin asked what I got as a graduation present. As you all probably have guessed by now, I got nothing. I'm absolutely not entitled to anything, but for context, my younger sister F19 got into uni this year and my parents gifted her roughly $900 worth of gifts including shoes and jewelry. I told my cousin I got myself a pair of shoes I really wanted for graduation and for my first real paycheck and my boyfriend gifted me a notebook. My cousin looked really sad and told me that's really not enough for something as big as a graduation. My uncle looked really upset too and I just switched over to another topic. This morning, I got an angry call from my mother. She called me an ungrateful brat for demanding a gift for doing what was required of me to do and asked if I want a participation trophy. She also mentioned my uncle suggested they buy me a car, something I never wished for or expressed wanting, and said if I want a car, I should work for it, a sentiment I agree with. I just hung up because I didn't have it in me to deal with her. By the way, English is not my first language, sorry for any mistakes. Edit. My parents have always been this rude to me. Nothing I do is worthy of mentioning or praising. As a child, I thought they were harder on me because I'm older, but one time, my neighbor's at the time 10-year-old daughter straight up asked her mom in front of my mom why my mom is so hard one and so permissive with my sister, knit the exact wording but you get the gist. And my mom flipped and started making excuses.